Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Redblurr Gaming. So we are live for a few reasons. Firstly is to make sure everyone knows that the current competition is live and running and therefore you'll be able to access it. Secondly, this is a kind of another trial attempt to see what's going on so that I can figure out how my chat works in terms of being able to see anyone who does participate. So we'll continue on. We're probably going to put together a few models here. If there is some rustling in the background, my apologies. I will be trying to finish off these guys. As you can see, I have a few models just here that I've obviously painted. We'll be running another layer of the Volupus Pink over those. So I've just got to obviously get that set up and ready to go. Get my lovely brush up and running, and we'll get some more of this stuff over the top of that to try and just darken that section so that it's a little darker, and then we'll actually be able to go ahead and glue the tops and bottoms of the models together today. So obviously have completed all the painting, as you can see when I pick them up, on the legs of these crisis suits. Just have to run the dry brush over them, which the silver is floating around here somewhere. I don't know if you can hear me in the background. I do have the football going. Not my team, but you know, I will always keep an eye on what's going on. So let's get the dry brush up and running. But you know, there is a couple of you here I can see, not many, but that's fine. Do engage in chat. Let us know how you're going and what you've been up to lately on the hobby side. We'd definitely love to know. But here we go, just a test. Lovely. Give that a run over those. And then we are literally 6 crisis suits down and into a good position in terms of what I have left to build, paint, glue together. Oh, I missed one leg. That's okay, we can get in there with that one. Lovely. And the last leg. But yeah, so guys and girls, whoever is in stalking around, definitely do comment in chat what's going on. I did say about the competition that is being run. Make sure you have a look at that. It is on all of my socials, so you can get on to Redblurr Gaming on Facebook or on Insta. You just got to comment with your name and the date, and that will go into the draw for the 100 subscriber giveaway, which will be a $15 Games Workshop voucher. And it won't matter what country you are in, it will be the same for everyone. I'm just going to have to glue some guns to arms, which I haven't got around to doing yet. Silly me. We can glue other sides of. Let's go with torsos to legs first, and then we can work on everything else from there. So it's not really going to matter, obviously, what happens with these guys in terms of what goes on, but let's rip into it. Have one doesn't want to hold his body together, which is fair. Like, don't blame the guy. Can't blame the guy for trying. So we have one down. We will obviously hit the next one up and get that one together. But yeah, feel free to, as I said, drop a hello in the chat. Tell us what's going on. Don't be afraid to talk. And we'll be live for a little while tonight, but I just want to know what everyone is up to, how everyone's going. I did get the chance to actually pre-order the new deck that's coming out for mission packs. So that's at least going to be helpful when it comes to practicing for the next lot of games that come around in terms of with how they want GW want play, how they GW want stuff played. Wow, voices all over the place. But yeah, so as you can see, we've got a few bits and pieces going on. We have guys that are ready to be painted in the next lot of things. We've got stuff finished. Double down on just gonna do some dry brushing on the stuff on the ground there just to try and highlight it. Run some known oil over it. We've got one here that's fully completed. We don't have to worry about anything else. He's done, so he can escape to the side and out of the way. But yeah, you can see we've got a couple here that need to have their basing materials put on, which, as you do know, we are using the Vallejo Weathering FX, the snow. It's good, it's helpful, it keeps everything together. And we've got all of the guys here to do. I might actually get into, I do have some pieces on the side here that I need to get hold of because we have some stuff to add to some of these bases. So this fella probably needs to come back, and I'm going to get in there with some PVA glue, and we're just going to try and, because I don't know where my tweezers got to, which is painful. As you can see, PVA glue on the, it wants to thingo come out. This is fun, isn't it? But yeah, we'll get this sorted out in a second. We'll get some PVA glue on these snow tufts, and oh, there we go. Lovely, just took a little bit longer than I was anticipating. And we just get some tufts on the ground there to give it a bit more of a better look. We've got some other coloured ones just on the side here as well, just to mix it up slightly, provide a little bit more colour to the model, just to give it a little bit of break up. So there we go, one down, two down. Now we actually look like we're putting some effort into our bases. So we can do the same with Commander Farsight over here. He obviously would be quite happy to have some more snow tufts on, some more decoration on his base. So a bit of PVA glue there. And we'll get that in just down there. Just brightens it up a little bit, gives a little bit more to deal with. So, as I said, you know, we're going to continue on with a lot of this putting together, gluing, modelling. As you can see, we've got the guys that need their weathering done. We've got the commander that has his weathering done, that needs to have some stuff done here and a bit of dry brushing, which I actually think I'll hit that with some known oil if I can. I'll find it. We'll hit that with some known oil just to try and break up the colour variation. This to work, just to break it up slightly, and then we'll hit it with some with a silver dry brush and try and just pick it out, make it a little bit different, just so it slightly stands out from the base but isn't completely and utterly outrageous. But yeah, how is everyone else's hobbying going, day going, weekend? I know for myself it's already Saturday night, which is a little crazy. Getting this sorted out, we get some, that's what we'll do, we'll get some Nuln Oil on this bad boy. And then we can come at it, because we have a grey dry brush, we can come at it with a grey dry brush. And once it dries, I've got the heater on this house, because it's nice and cool where I am, which will help it dry a little better. So there we go, that's sorted out there. I might, because these have been glued and slightly primed, with just the normal grey sear primer in the tub or the paint pot. That one's sorted out, that one's poking back there, and again, I'm just trying to break up the bottom of the bases where they're just very bland, very uncolourful. And get that in there, and that one's also sorted out. Nuln Oil can go away for a moment. And we do have a lovely, a couple of those cheap, very cheap, shitty, got from like a hardware store type paintbrushes that make life a little easier to actually get some of the stuff once I sort it out onto these miniature bases, which makes it kind of a little bit easier to but as you can see, that's what the stuff looks like. It's in there pretty deep and pretty annoying. It's kind of hard to get out sometimes. We just get it on and poke it in and around the feet of the model. Yeah, the point is to make it, I guess, appear as best as I can. I'm dropping stuff already. Appear like he is standing in some snow. And as I have possibly made mention a few times, the whole theme of this army is for them to look like they actually are Imperial stormtroopers to a degree. It's probably not really going to look exactly like that, but that's the premise of the idea behind the colour scheme of the army. And that way, I can actually, it's just what I'm doing. It was what I've always wanted to do. I found a technique that I was happy with finally after a long time. And now, that's what it is. So as you can see, usually I just get one coat of this stuff on the base. Quick, simple, no messing about. Just make sure it's all in on the base as best as possible around that thing as well. Just get a bit backed up in there, which is a little bit painful, but yeah, so there's one done. I'll just put him out of the way on the side there, push some stuff out of the way, and we can move on to the second. Same deal, we'll get this stuff out and onto the base. Can be a little bit tricky to get it on where I want it, but as I said, I'll do my best and hope that everyone else is doing the same. There is a decent amount of you guys who are commenting and whatnot on my videos, and please, as I said, you will be able to find me at Redblurr Gaming on both Facebook and Instagram, and I would love it if you guys started posting, tagging, sharing your hobby adventures along with me, so we can just see what we're all doing, keep the community happy and having a laugh, and help each other out, provide each other with a bit of a laugh and plenty of support, because we know what this community can be like, and we know how hard life can be. So I just want you all to make sure that you are looking after each other, looking after yourselves, and really just making sure that you have fun when you are hobbying. Don't let anyone or anything turn it into a negative experience for you, because that's not how it should be, or it should be seen. And as I've said a few times, I'm definitely not going to gatekeep. So if you guys are painting the most outrageous Space Marines possible, i.e. like myself with the with those purple and gold Dark Angels I have, you know, go crazy, go ham, enjoy, show. Let's see the most outrageous stuff there is. And I will say, you know, I do follow other YouTubers who do have some of the most craziest painting styles out there. Definitely will mention Heresy for Heretics. Straight off the bat with some of his glowwave and synthwave painting that he's done. So, as I said, this is just a short video, I reckon, guys. I won't stick around for too long on this one, so I can actually go off and prep some other videos for you for later in the week, because that's the plan, is to make sure that I'm getting constantly getting stuff up so you can have a look at it. But once again, you know, if you like what I do, let me know, whether that's in the comments, giving my videos a like. Please make sure that you get onto the competition, follow the instructions. It's quite simple and easy, and that way we'll be able to organise getting people entered in. And then when it closes on the 25th of the 5th, on midnight, so that'll be midnight technically normal for me, but I will allow a little bit of leeway there so you guys can, outside of Australia, can get on. But yeah, and then next week I'll compile the names and load up a video with a live stream for the drawing of the winner. But right now, guys, I am gonna call that probably the end of this one, and I will see you on the flip side. But as per normal, thanks very much. I appreciate it, and bye for now.